parents, let's talk about our next cycle list or next cycle activity that you can do for practice for the next couple of weeks. If you are receiving this, it's because your child is working on final consonant deletion. In other words, eliminating that, pronouncing the final consonants in words. You received by now 2 word lists, one with what we call VC words, a vowel and then a consonant, and then CVC words. So now we're working on kind of creating that automaticity. You've probably been doing your rhyming patterns, and so now for a fun activity for the next couple of weeks, I'd like you to read a little bit of the Cat in the Hat every night. What the goal is, the list that you last received had words like net, cat, hat, pot, I think sit is in there. All of those words occur throughout this book. So what I'd like you to do is have the sheet out in front of you and then start reading. The sun did not shine, and not is a word, so what I would do if I were reading to my child who is working on pronouncing final consonants, I would say, the sun did, and I would point to the word not, did not shine. It was too wet to play, so we sat in the house all that cold, wet day. And you can even write the word wet because that is not a word on your last word list. You can write the word wet at the bottom, and I just drew a little water droplet above it, and that works just fine. And then every time you get to the word wet, you point to the little picture you drew and let your child finish the sentence. So fill in the blank. Next page, same thing. This one's a good one. So all we could do was to sit, and then I'd point to the word sit and let them finish the word. And we did point to the word not like it, not one little bit. And even some of the VC words that you practiced the first week, in, on, out, those words are in this book as well. So if you have that word list from the previous list, you can use that. I will also email both lists out to you, so in case you don't have them anymore or misplace them, I can email you a copy. You can print them and then just use them by pointing to the words as you read. You can store this list in here, just read a few pages every day, allow your child to kind of fill in the blank, maybe run through the list one time, and that can be your practice for the next couple of weeks. Once you start to see that your kid can do it, maybe even challenge them to say the whole phrase, the cat in the hat. And of course, we don't always say the cat in the hat, but definitely pronouncing that in hat is very important for us to understand what they're saying. So you can challenge them to say up to 3 words at a time. If it's when my mother is out, when my mom is out, right? Is out would be 2 words that you could put together to challenge them. Take it up to 3 words. She is out, right? That puts 3 words into the challenge. So just increasing the number of words they use while pronouncing this final consonant is what we're shooting for. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, this is a very unstructured kind of plan for this cycle, this next 2 weeks. Partly because it includes, this video is made during the week before spring break. So don't want to give you too much to practice over spring break, but reading is a great way to do it without so much structure and a little more fun. So I hope that gives you good ideas, and until next time that we talk.